Hello Aquarius, welcome to this channel. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you are having a lovely day and taking good care of yourself. This is our weekly reading for the week of January 7th through the 13th. Let's see what's coming through for you. This week we have a new moon happening in the sign of Capricorn, and new moons are a perfect time to set new intentions, new beginnings, new goals. So a great time to reflect on your past experiences and plan for the days ahead, weeks ahead, what you want to do differently, how you want to change things up, what kind of actions needs to be taken, things like that. So let's see what's on the card. So I'm just going to pull one card because I'm just focusing on this week, and then I will also pull a card from the Oracle deck. Today we are using Whispers of the Ocean Oracle deck. So let's see what's coming through for Aquarius. And do remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well if this is your sun sign. If this message doesn't resonate, maybe the moon and the rising sign may resonate. Okay, and also remember, some messages may resonate, some messages may not. So please take what resonates for you and let go of the rest. So Aquarius, your card is Nine of Swords. Okay, this card actually came through for Aries as well. Maybe you are interacting with an Aries or Aries is in your chart. So this is a card of, it may have something to do with physical health. It may have something to do with not sleeping well, or nightmares, bad dreams, or it may have something to do with your eyes, as being stressed out about a situation, regretful about things, something to do with a conflict, something to do with communication. So be aware of what's going on, and the card is also reminding you to be kind to yourself. And if there is something that you are stressed about, then this also has to do with talking to somebody, and someone you trust, because you don't want to, open up to just anybody, right? Because that won't be helpful. So talk to somebody you really trust, and or it could also be writing things down. It could also be reflecting on things. So you don't want to be afraid of your emotions. Whatever is coming through, for some it may have something to do with something that happened yesterday, something very recent, or it could also be past memories coming through for you guys. So whatever this is, look at them straight in the eye. So we don't want to pretend that they don't exist, right? Because that won't be helpful. Instead, we want to confront these emotions, we want to confront these fears, and really sit down with them and understand what's going on within, how we are feeling about things, what's the truth in it, and how we are seeing and perceiving things, if this is just our own perception or if it's the ultimate truth. That is something we want to be mindful of. And regret and guilt, these are very dangerous emotions. We want to be very careful when dealing with these emotions, because we really want to process them in a constructive way, because if we don't, then it stays in our body and it leads to health issues, and we won't even know it. Okay, so yeah, so that is something to be mindful of. So know how all those unresolved emotions that stays in our body, it shows up in the way we are communicating, in our communications, and it our relationship, it can affect our own health, our relationships, things like that. So just be mindful of that. Thoughts, words, feelings, past memories, things like that. So take this as an opportunity to really see what's going on, and how you want to process these emotions, what kind of changes needs to be taken, what kind of actions needs to be taken. Okay, so yeah, and self-compassion is important. Being kind to, we don't want to be hard on ourselves, and also connecting with the right people is also important in this case. So we don't want to isolate ourselves and try to figure this out ourselves, because this is all mind, you know. So we also want to come from the heart space. And when it comes to this, we know what you can do to make yourself feel better. And also be aware of, this is the energy of this week. Be aware of the choices you are making, and the kind of actions you are taking, so you don't have to be regretful about things later on. Just being honest about, I know not all Aquarians may resonate with this message, but whoever needs to hear this, just want to honestly interpret the card, okay, without being judgmental about things. So you don't want to, yeah, just it's all about being present in the moment, my dear, and being aware of the choices and decisions we are taking. And sometimes even with our best plan, even with our best intentions, sometimes things happen, and when they do, it's all about finding a way to navigate that situation in a healthy and constructive way. And be also being aware of what's in our hands and what's not is also important. All right, so Aquarius, your message is keeping it in check. All right, so let's see. Pay attention to what's going on around here. You might be moving into something too quickly or missing some important details. All right, my dear. So something, okay, so this week, Aquarius, be slow down and really think through things, reflect on things, and also know what is helpful for you and what is not. Okay, before you say something, before you do something, before you make any decisions, just take a step back and really understand if this is going to be helpful for you or if it's not, so you don't have to go through this energy. Okay, so pause, reflect before taking action, before making a decision. So let me read this out to you. All right, so by being more aware, you can learn how to be comfortable in your own vulnerability. Pay attention to what's going on. Be sure to evaluate a situation and how it makes you feel. If you are feeling exposed, worried, or vulnerable, consider what's causing you to have these emotions so you can release them. It totally goes with your card here. So, a strong message. It's time to get back into the flow of your life. Make sure you are not trying to control outcomes or what's going on around you. On some level, your intuition is trying to counsel you. Pay attention to your dreams to receive more clues. This is not a time for action. Sit back, make some observations, and find out what is happening at the core of the matter. Ask yourself some basic questions about what you want. Clarifying your intentions may help you reevaluate what you are doing. Sea otters live near shore environments. They gather their food from the ocean floor. They prey mostly on sea urchins. They are credited with controlling damage to sea kelp by reducing the number of sea urchins. Sea otters are believed to understand the emotions, the mind, and the subconscious, and indicate the importance of being receptive to and aware of your own emotions and those of others. Stay tuned into clearly determine what you want and don't want. Okay, so be aware of what you want and what you don't want, and this is all about being assertive in your communication, asking for what you want, setting boundaries, and saying no to certain things if this is not helpful for you. Okay, so it's time for you to, so it's not a good time to make important decisions. It's time to step back and really think through things before making any major decisions, before taking any actions. So that's a strong message for Aquarius. I hope you all have a wonderful week, my dear. Please take good care of yourself. I will see you next time. And if this message was helpful, please remember to like and subscribe to the channel. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and also let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. Okay, take care. See you next time. Bye-bye.